Today, we're taking one of the most epic road trips in America. We're traveling from Miami to the Florida Keys. The Florida Keys are a coral island archipelago at the southernmost tip of Florida. It takes roughly 3 hours to get there from Miami downtown. Along the way, we make a pit stop at Islamorada, about halfway through to Key West.
Welcome to Key West, Florida.
Reached Islamorada.
There are 800 keys stretching over 180 miles. At the top, you'll find Key Largo, closest to Miami. Then you can stop off at Islamorada, and at the very bottom, Key West, where we're going. To get there, we're taking the Overseas Highway, also known as Route 1. Driving along the 1, we feel like we're in a car commercial as we cross the 7-mile bridge. Did you know that this road used to be an overseas railway until it was damaged by a 1935 hurricane? You can still see the remnants on the side of the road.
Off at the visitor center. We just stopped off. It just opened up 2 days ago. The hurricane came up that high and the waves were crashing, so it was closed for a couple of years. And this entire area is covered with mangrove trees.
Finally, we reach the southernmost point of Route 1, Key West.
So after about 2 hours of driving along Highway 1, we have made it here to Key West, and we are going to the southernmost point.
I'm loving all of this architecture. So this right here is the southernmost point in the US, and that is the line. That's the buoy.
One of the most epic places to take a photo is at this mile marker, 90 miles to Cuba.
It's really hard to capture the vibe here, but it's really chill, relaxed. Beautiful architecture.
It's called the Southernmost Point Guest House. They got a banana creperie here and the southernmost smoothie.
Downtown Duval Street is filled with artistic shops, bars, and key lime everything.
We stopped at an ice cream store and they have a variety of different key lime flavors, including key lime sorbet, key lime frozen yogurt, papaya. Trying it now. Oh yeah. Nice and tart.
The key limes are grown here and are punchier and more acidic than regular limes. Key West has many other unique aspects, including roaming chickens, a pirate history, and it's been dubbed the Conch Republic. But most surprising to us is that this little island, just over 7 square miles, contains so many historic buildings.
This is the Key West Art and Historical Society, and that's the lighthouse. So it says here that you can climb to the top of the lighthouse for a view of the Key West. $10 admission for adults. This right here is Hemingway's house.
I got a couple of cats.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
This was author Ernest Hemingway's home from 1931 to 1939. Along with these 6-toed cats, he lived here in this beautiful Spanish colonial home, which you can tour.
Hemingway hung out here and wrote A Farewell to Arms.
Key West is listed on the National Register of Historic Places and has an eclectic mix of over 3,000 wooden buildings dating from about 1886 to 1912.
President Harry Truman had a house here, and we're gonna go try and find it.
This neighborhood is so beautiful. Look at all the shutters and the beautiful pastel colors and double portico balconies. This is so pretty.
The Marine Hospital in Key West. This was built in 1845.
It was used by the US Navy. This is another historic home from 1918. Look at the garden. So this is called Front Street, and it's closed to outside traffic, so it's really nice and peaceful here. Harry Truman's house. Here we go. This is Harry Truman's house, called the Little White House, a presidential museum. Harry S. Truman used this house for 175 days during his administration between 1945 and 1953. And also, Thomas Edison lived here for 6 months during World War I. He invented 41 new weapons. Over here is the Little White House. This is Harry Truman's house. This is the entrance to the Truman House. It's very interesting to have this here on this beautiful island. Key West! Woo!
Florida Keys.
Florida Keys! Woo! To the Key West, make sure you stay overnight, because if you do a day trip, you might miss a lot of this stuff because it takes 2.5 hours to get here. So this right here is the naval station. It was from 1823 to 1974, and it's in a brick building, which is very unique for this Caribbean-like climate. What has been your favorite part of your trip to Key West so far?
Everything. It's the atmosphere, it's the vibe, it's the history, it's the mix of cultures, architecture,
I've been all over
colors,
the world. I haven't
light.
seen a 7-mile bridge before, so that was awesome. The ride getting here, amazing. The bridge, the scenery. And now that we're here, we have this amazing mix of culture and architecture, from historic landmarks to just beautiful Caribbean vibes. Just very relaxed, very chill. It's amazing to me that this is still part of the US, because it's just so distinct from anything else.
A free media production. Take one, Wallet.
After taking our historic walking tour of Key West, it was time to check off the #1 thing to do here, which is watch the sunset. And if you love these views as much as we do, hit the thumbs up button down below.
So we came here to Key West on a day trip, but I definitely recommend staying overnight. There's plenty of vacation rentals here, and there's a cool old town and lots to do and see. Lots of water sports, jet skis, sunset cruises. So I see a lot of people renting these. They're kind of expensive though. For a 4-passenger 3 hours, it's $90. This right here is the world famous Sloppy Joe's. So we stopped at Eaton Street Seafood Market. They have a little grill in here, and they have also a little grocery store. We picked up key lime pie, which you can only get here. Mike got a lobster roll. Right here is conch chowder. All right, I'm trying the conch chowder. Very tomatoey and zesty, like a bouillabaisse. To top it off, we got ceviche.
And a trip to Key West is not complete without trying the key lime pie.
Time for key lime pie. Very tangy, very sour.
We hope that you enjoyed this trip to the Florida Keys. It truly is one of the most unique places we've ever been to. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, because coming up next, Miami. You won't want to miss it.